Okay, okay.
Remember, NOCAP is our north spawn.
Yep. Good to go, sir. Thank you.
Just checking.
Hey, it's always a good idea to double check.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's our friend Schlong COVID. I remember that guy.
General quarters.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for sticking around. We are coming into, what is this? This is Losers Bracket 3.1. NOCAP versus KSC. Game 2. KSC won Game 1. Let's see if they can sweep NOCAP or force a Game 3. Now, NOCAP is bringing a Montana and a Kremlin, Moskva, a Salem, Nevsky, and a Napoli, and a Des Moines to this battle. As for destroyers, we just have 2. We've got the Kleber, and we've got the Gearing. Apologies, the Des Moines started in a destroyer spot. What do we got for KSC, sir?
From the south spawn, the defending Kings of the Sea here on North America, trying to stay alive in the losers bracket. They are fielding Vermont, Ohio, Moskva, Nevsky, and Petro. Whole bunch of 12-kilometer radar. Fronted by 4 destroyers. They have a huge destroyer advantage here on North. That's a Gearing, a Z-52, a Harugamo, and a Grozovoy.
So all those destroyers plus all that 12-kilometer radar equals we see everything.
Equals we see caps and we keep you off of caps. Now, where they are not, one thing they're not leading on, and that is HP. Because they're so destroyer heavy and the opposing team has brought some extra cruisers, they are upside down about 40,000 HP at the start of the match. But rule set different there. In his Montana, it took some early hits, and he's already coughed up a few of those hit points back.
Yeah, he's doing some work to try to level out the teams. He saw the hit points and said, okay, let's get whacked here. Looks like
Quicksilver's going to trying to get into B, but he can he can see Mr. Bean now. So let's see if Bean's going to radar.
I don't think so. I think he's waiting.
Nope. Quicksilver's not even going to waste his time. Quicksilver dumps some shells downrange, reveals his position, and moves right up.
Which is strange. I'm curious why he'd open up like that.
I think ultimately it's an acknowledgement that, look, the Moskva's going to have to die before I can cap, so I'm just going to sit here and play games with him and be a jerk. I mean, what else can you do, really?
Fair enough. Now, what that does, though, is it does cause Mr. Bean to go into the island there with torpedoes coming right for him.
Bean's hydro is up, and he can do nothing but sit here and take these 2 torpedoes. So really, really good salvo there from Quicksilver with the early torps. But he's going to take some damage for his cheeky play there as he backs out again to try to get some more damage in.
That's right. That's right.
Unlike Do you know what it was, Zath? Hang on a minute. Is Quicksilver flooding? No. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he had fired the HE thinking if he could get a fire and get into DCP the fire and then come in with the torpedoes, but wasn't able to get Mr. Bean to bite on that.
Ah, okay. I was going to mention, the Z-46 has two turrets in the rear, Z-52 2 in the front. So if this was a 46, he'd probably be happier. He could back out and get 2 turrets on Mr. Bean's Moskva.
Ooh, big Ohio salvo looking for Mr. Bean. He's backed up just a little too far. Danny's got his broadside. Solid hit. Another 10K or so. In fact, Danny looks like he's going to sit there and hold the Moskva. Keep him honest.
Makes sense. As a matter of fact, he's got his scout plane up. Or, sorry, the Ohio has a scout plane up.
Our old buddy from the qualification round, Zath, that's Schlong COVID over here in the C cap.
You love that name.
That name cracks me up. Has managed to pick up C. He's lit now as Danny moves up with his secondaries and main battery and takes a salvo in on him. Decent little hit there.
Yeah, Danny took a hit as well.
Quicksilver might be able to grab this B cap from directly under Mr. Bean's nose, Zath.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great. I mean, here comes the radar.
Yep, they've got him on radar now. Who's going to get shells on him? He's
Bean.
probably got 10, 12 seconds. Bean's going to just edge up. Here they come. They are going to be able to push him off the cap and get a reset there.
Meanwhile, we saw a decent force from KSC heading towards the A cap. And Waka Flocka has torpedoes coming in right now to his smoke screen. Down he goes! Cowboy with the gearing
my
torpedoes.
Goodness. Cowboy with a brilliant torpedo salvo wipes out the Nevsky in the smoke, and just like that, the entire complexion of this A cap changes.
That's how you do it. And there's even a collateral that's going to hit rule set difference. 2 gearing torpedoes hit rule set. That is probably the best torpedo spread I think we've cast this King of the Sea, Raptor.
I would 100% agree. I was just about to say that exact same thing.
We've cast this too much.
We have, but I mean, how many times have we seen Cowboy do stuff like that?
Well,
like, that is just part and parcel.
The same thing's about to happen to him if he's not too careful here.
Nope, he's good. Look at him. He's got his speed, his throttle modulated. He is good to go.
Yeah.
A's going to go to KSC, and I still think that Quicksilver is eventually going to pick up B, but man, he's coughing up a lot of HP right here.
And he's trying.
Holy cow.
He's trying so
They're gonna
hard.
kill him.
Yeah.
They brought the Kleber back. I don't think he knew the Kleber was there, and they lost. They lose Quicksilver at B.
Death by Schlong COVID.
Really smart play there from the Kleber. Means that now B is possibly open to NOCAP if they want to try to get in there. Both teams on a kill, but the early C cap going to NOCAP gives them 100-point leads here 6 minutes into this game.
Rule set difference now coming under sustained fire.
Well, they know his DCP was down. He took the torp. They've got him on at least 2 fires right now.
Yeah. Yep.
Julio El Guapo. I love this name, by the way. smokes him up, trying to help him block some of the LOS, but Siberian's Harugamo is going to have him lit right there. They can see rule set once again.
So rule set opens fire. Might as well.
I would. Can't hide anymore.
No. But he absolutely has to get out of there. I don't know if he really can, though.
Big Vermont salvo coming in. He takes some full pins. He does make it to a heel, but I think it's probably sometime, I don't know, maybe 30, 40 seconds away here. They're going to be able to bag this kill, Zath.
That's right. And that combined with the loss of the Nevsky.
I mean, A-Cap was already lost, but it's about to get lost even worse.
Oh, yeah.
COVID tries for B. Petro moves up, radars him, trying to push him off here. Hasn't succeeded yet, actually.
Let's take a look.
Hasn't even missed that salvo completely. Wasn't even able to get the reset right there.
Wow.
In fact, right under the nose of this Petro and the Hydro, he's going to bag this cap, I think.
No. Nope, there's a reset.
Oh, he just barely got a reset.
Yeah.
Rule set at 7K and falling. Torpedoes are going to miss, but it's just not going to matter. They're going to sink enough shells into him. He's going to go out here in a few seconds.
Another reset at B cap. That Petro is barely arcing shells over that island.
Well, and now that the radar is offline, KSC doesn't really have a good way to defend that cap.
No.
The A push starting to wrap now.
Meanwhile,
I think Hatak. Go ahead. What?
If you look at the other side, down the 9-10 line, look at that push from NOCAP.
Well, NOCAP's come way down here with a Kremlin, a Napoli, and a Salem, but they just pushed and then they just stopped. Right? They're just kind of chilling here, trading health with these guys. And oh goodness.
Yeah. Dak picks just got whacked.
Yeah, Salem just took a huge punch in the face from Danny's Ohio. He's going to have to try and go dark and recoup some of that HP. KSC's done a really good job trading health over here, I think. Up a ship, both teams ticking up a cap. I'd argue, Zath, that right now, if I'm KSC, Hatake's Petro is the most important ship on the board.
Oh, absolutely.
Got to keep that ship there to pin those guys in, to prevent them from pushing south through the B cap for any reason whatsoever, while this A hook continues to move up.
Yep. And you can tell NOCAP realizes this, right? They know they have to get him out as quickly as possible before his friends show up from A.
Well, because they are coming, and they're coming fast.
Oh yeah.
Hatake makes it to a heel. They're doing really good work on the Schlong's Kleber there.
Yep.
He's well lit, well visible there.
Mr. Bean, by the way, continuing to reverse out of this whole situation.
I mean, I would. There's
Right?
a Vermont coming. Who wants to sit with that guy looking at you?
Right?
Shlonkova does finally go dark here. All kinds of shells looking for him. Oh, no, excuse me. Yeah, they're
Yep,
looking
nope,
for him
you're right.
now, but blind fire, but coming up empty.
Yep. Now, El Guapo in the gearing looks like he's ready to do a smoke curtain.
His smoke's available. He's got
Yeah.
one left. I think
Dual
they've
radars.
got to pull.
That's
Yeah.
an oops.
Yeah, I think so. A little bit of miscommunication there, it would seem. Little. Well, hang on a minute. That's Petro radar from Hatake, and you mean
It was Petro
Bean's
radar,
radar
but
is up.
both Bean and Denny, they went up immediately right away.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, I see. The Moscow and the Des Moines. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got it. Okay. Yeah, bit of a miscommunication there for NOCAP, I think. Bean's now the focus target for the Harugamo and the Nevsky. Cowboy doing the spotting out in front of that smoke train.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a lot of fire coming in.
This is a well-oiled machine, Zath.
Mm-hmm. But look at what NOCAP's done with that push down the 910 line. They switched and moved the Kremlin through, and KSC doesn't know this. They're still kind of just sitting there cutting away. Yeah.
They just caught a glimpse of Fubar's Kremlin in the CCAP. They know exactly where he is now. And I think this is a great play. Bringing him from the 910 line, pointing south, backing him up, reversing him, pointing his bow into the CCAP to try and slow down this big push that's coming into their backfield.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they got to do something to stem that tide.
Yeah, you got to do something, whatever it is.
Bean might take a torpedo here. Nope, he's fine. He's got the Hydro on, hits W 4 times.
I'm waiting for Colonel Sanders' Vermont to just dump a salvo into Bean and just wipe him out. Here it comes.
Ooh, almost.
Well, it wasn't enough for a kill, but the
Hatake.
Hatake's Petro moves up to seal the deal. Now a 2-ship lead here for KSC in Game 2.
That Petro you're
NOCAP
talking about earlier coming in really handy.
I was wondering when they were going to start to move him up, and they're going to back Denny here as well.
Yeah.
I look at Hatake's. I loved Hatake's position, but they had to preserve him there. They did. Once they were able to do that, now he can move up, pick up this cap. And even if they lose Colonel Sanders' Vermont here, and I think that's probable at some point, that they're going to have enough board control and enough ships that it should not be a catastrophic loss.
And here comes the Torp. Takes it in the rear. DCP and heal active.
Sanders trying to heal through the sustained fire of a Gearing, a Kleber, and a Napoli over there. Some torpedoes going in on Fubar's Kremlin. Is he going to take any of these? I think he's going to take at least one.
Yeah.
One on the belt. One on the belt. No!
Nope.
Look at that. Wow.
And look
nice
at Sanders.
ship handling.
Look at Sanders coming out right in front.
Still alive, but not anymore.
I mean, that just blocks his teammates' torps.
Yep.
Oh, Hatake again.
Oh, look at Hatake. I love Hatake's aggressive position there, coming up with the AP and citadeling the Kremlin. He's going to be able to kill him here with the next salvo.
There it is.
Oh,
Wow.
what a brilliant play. What a brilliant... Hatake is my MVP of this game right now.
Oh,
Zath,
absolutely.
I'm telling you.
Absolutely. Although, coming in a close second has to be Cowboy with that
I
epic
agree.
torpedo salvo.
That hero torpedo salvo, but Hatake is just calm, measured play with this Petro. Didn't panic under the focus fire. Moved up when he needed to. Made two really big plays there. They finally bagged the Kleber in smoke, and this is pretty much over, I think.
Yeah.
Raiden's Grozavoy onto C, throwing AP over at Deck's Salem here on the 9 line. Deck having to run. Moskva chasing him.
Yep. Hail Steve is, just getting hammered.
Yeah, Petro's Hydro is up, so he's going to dodge those torpedoes easily. Nevsky AP coming in, waiting for the Petro AP to come in. Are they just going to take the Ram, I wonder?
I don't know.
Looks like that's... Yep, Steve's going to try for the ram here.
And there's the
Pretty
horn
much
of...
can't be prevented.
Yep.
Yep.
Horn of winning.
Can't be prevented. Fair enough. NOCAP, knowing that this is over, they're going to lose C. El Guapo is going to go out. Yep, they got the Salem when we weren't looking.
Yep.
El Guapo's the last surviving ship. He's just going to fight it out until he's dead, because why not?
Yeah, go down swinging, right?
KSC looking really solid here, Zath. They are going to continue on in the losers bracket.
That's right.
What were you going to say?
The Haruguma was like firing way over. Like, what's he doing?
So KSC managing to lose the series to ELSR, drop into losers bracket, but so far still alive down here. I think even if I were to look, I don't even think they've lost a game since they got knocked down here. Actually, no, this was their first series down here. So yes.
No,
so yes, so they're 2-0 so far, and we'll see them tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be casting this game, but they will move on tomorrow. They will be playing 007 Double Strike in the first losers bracket round to start tomorrow's action. So that'll be a good match.
This is actually their second series. They fought in loser bracket 2.2 against MHG.
Thank you.
And 2-0'd
I
them.
see it now. Yes, indeed. You are correct. So 4-0 in the losers bracket is KSC. They're moving on. I'm looking forward to seeing more of them tomorrow. They look good, Zath.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We've seen a lot of really good-looking teams today, dude.
Indeed. All right, well, let's throw it back to our casting duo in the studio. I think this might be our last game of the day, but we'll let them tell us.
That's right.